Hello and welcome to this next video in which I will be talking about my personal top 5 improvements I'd like to see in the next Nexus phone. In this video I will be talking about 5 key areas I feel Google needs to improve on with the next Nexus phone. The first area that I feel Google really needs to improve on is battery life. Nexus devices have come synonymous for having poor battery life and poor battery optimization. I am hoping that Project Volta, which was announced at Google I/O, will solve this problem, but I think that Google could do other things to improve battery life in the next Nexus phone. The first thing they could do is equip a Nexus phone with a seriously larger battery, probably 3000 mAh at the very least. I also think that if Project Volta lives up to what it's supposed to do, I think that this will be very important to utilising and optimising the battery to be more efficient and more effective. So I hope that battery life will be improved in the next Nexus phone. The second area I think Google seriously needs to improve on with the next Nexus phone is the camera experience. The Nexus 5 was touted as being the phone that you could take to capture your most important moments, but it took Google 2 software updates to seriously improve the camera software to make it usable, as many users reported serious problems when using the camera application. I think that Google seriously needs to show people that a Nexus can take good photos with good camera software and a good base camera to start with. I think the next Nexus phone has to come with a camera that is at least 13 megapixels, and it needs to have OIS, and it also needs to have some form of other enhancements that will make it much more useful to consumers and people who love their Nexuses. The third area I would like to see Google improve on is the design of the next Nexus phone. Many reviews stated that the Nexus 5 was bland and didn't say much about itself in terms of its minimalistic design. Minimalism is fine, but sometimes it can go a bit too far. So I think the next Nexus phone has to come out with a bold, innovative and different design that we have yet seen from a Nexus device. Maybe that will include metal, but maybe not, and we have yet to see. But I hope that the next Nexus phone has a more radical design that says more about itself, and so therefore that reviewers will be able to recommend it to people based on its design and how it looks, and whether it is a desirable device to own. The fourth area I would like to see Google improve on with the next Nexus phone is app unification. In some cases, Google has created 2 apps that function very similarly. For example, the Photos app and the Galleries app act very similar, and they're both on the Nexus phones at the moment and Nexus tablets. And I don't think this is a good use of the device's internal memory, and I think Google needs to try and unify these apps and make them one app rather than having 2 apps, because app fragmentation is not that good for consumers and buyers of Nexus products. So I think that Google needs to solve other issues around app unification, as there are other examples, but this was the major one that I was able to find on my own personal Nexus 5. The fifth area I would like to see Google improve on with the next Nexus phone is to create their own productivity and creativity apps. These need to be native apps created by Google that offer similar functionality to Apple's iOS offerings, which include Pages, Numbers, Keynote, iMovie, iPhoto and GarageBand. I think Google needs to create their own versions of these apps and install them on the next Nexus phone as part of the stock software. I think that if Google does this, it will give people the tools they need to be more creative and to create content on their Nexus phone. So I think Google needs to bring some kind of creativity and productivity apps to the next Nexus phone so that it can start to challenge Apple's dominance in this area. So there you have it. There are my top 5 improvements I would like to see in the next Nexus phone. If you have any views, comments, or opinions on any of the points I've raised in this video, please feel free to leave these in the comments section below. If you liked this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on any social networks, I'll leave these in the description below, and I hope to see you all in a future video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you and goodbye.